Tēnā koutou katoa e hoa mā. There are many ways to incorporate te reo Māori into your day-to-day interactions. If you're stuck on where to start, here's some greetings and farewells that you can start using or add to those that you're already using. The most common greeting that we hear is kia ora. Take those two words, kia ora. They mean be well. Roll it together and we have kia ora. Kia ora. If you're going to greet someone with their name or with a term of address, we looked at that in the last video. Make sure you're using the e when needed. Hey mate, kia ora e hoa. Kia ora e hoa. In the morning time, the most common greeting is mōrena, but you might also hear atamarie. A more formal way of greeting people, but not always heard in a formal context. Tēnā koe, tēnā kōrua, and tēnā koutou, depending on how many people you're greeting. Either 1, 2, or 3 or more. Tēnā koe, tēnā kōrua, tēnā koutou. Another way to say g'day is by asking how someone is. Kai te pēhea. Kai te pēhea is short for kai te pēhea koe. In other parts of the country, you might hear pēwhea ana, which is short for e pēwhea ana koe. How are you? Kai te pēhea, pēwhea ana. Now, the most common way to respond to that question, depending on how you are feeling, is by saying, I'm good, and you? Kai te pēhea, kai te pai, a koe? Pēwhea ana, pai ana, a koe? When it comes to saying goodbye, there are lots of different ways to say goodbye. At night time, po marie, good night. This is used as a farewell, not as a greeting. Po marie. The most commonly heard farewell would probably be ka kite or ka kite anō, see you again. This is short for ka kite anō hau ia koe or ka kite anō ia koe, which means I will see you again. The other pretty common one would be mā te wā, made famous by Air New Zealand. Mā te wā is again a short form of a longer farewell, which means I'll see you again at some point in the future. See you again in time. Mā te wā. Here are two ways to say goodbye depending on whether you're staying or going. If you're leaving, it's appropriate that you might say the first goodbye. If the person who's staying says the first goodbye, it could be seen as pana tangata or pushing someone away, which is not very hospitable. So the person going might say to the person staying, e noho rā, or noho ora mai, which literally might be saying stay well, but you're saying goodbye to the person who's staying. The person then who is staying replies to the person who is going and says haere rā, farewell. There are other ways to say hello and goodbye in te reo Māori, but we'll leave it there with those just to start. But if you have more to add, please put them in the comments below for others to learn. Kia ora koutou.